Samantha, and welcome to our week number 3 postpartum and baby update. It seems like a lot is different this week. I felt like this week we had a really good handle on things. We read her cues a lot better. We really just know a lot more about her and know her temperament. It's been a lot easier for us to tell when she's starting to get tired. We can put her down. She still seems to fight sleep, so it's still difficult around nap times, but she seems to totally have her night and days figured out. At nighttime, she sleeps like a champ. Sometimes the first time going to sleep at night is a little bit rough. She'll cry for a couple of minutes while we're trying to soothe her and trying to get her to fall asleep. Seems like our nighttime routine is going really well. After the first time she's fussy, she's totally easy the rest of the time. She'll wake up and I'll change her and nurse her and she'll go right back to sleep nursing. I'm usually able to put her down. We've got a swing and the pack and play both in our bedroom, so she alternates between those two depending on how far asleep she is. If she's totally out, I go ahead and put her in the pack and play, and if she's just drowsy, but I know she won't just lay down and go to sleep, I'll put her in the swing and it'll soothe her to sleep. Sometimes she just falls asleep in my arms and we just kind of lay there, and I make sure, you know, she's not going to fall or I won't roll over on her or anything. And I can just lightly doze like that, and she sleeps like that really well. So sometimes I'll leave her like that for a little while, maybe an hour or two, and then I'll transition her to the swing or the pack and play. So nights have been going really well, but she's still fighting her naps during the day. It seems like when I finally get her to take a nap, she'll take like an hour and a half to 2 hour long nap, and she'll take a few of those a day. But she does like to cat nap as well. She'll take like 10-minute naps and then be awake. That part's really frustrating sometimes, so I end up having her sleep on me a lot during the day just so that she gets enough sleep, because when she's overtired, it is really hard to get her to sleep and it's really hard to get her to do anything but be really fussy. So we definitely try to avoid letting her get overtired, so we try to get her to sleep pretty regularly. Man, I just can't believe how great she's doing at night. In my last postpartum video, I did talk about how we were going to have to start setting an alarm and waking her up if she went longer than those 3-hour stretches. Well, we looked online and talked to people, and it seems like if the baby's growing really well, you don't really have to wake the babies up after the first couple of weeks. So we didn't end up waking her up any, and she usually wakes me up 2.5 hours still. It's her normal sleep time. She did go a couple of longer stretches. Throughout this week, there were 2 stretches of 4 hours. They were different nights, but she had this nice 4-hour stretch of sleep. Did not wake her up, I just let her sleep. And then last night, she had a 6-hour stretch of sleep. And I just kept waking up and checking on her and making sure everything was okay, because she's never ever slept that long. The longest has been 4 hours, and it's been really rare. But last night, it was amazing. She slept for 6 straight hours, and it was so wonderful. I really hope she keeps up these 4 and 6-hour stretches. The rest of the night, she still did those 2 to 2.5 hour stretches, but man, that 6-hour stretch was amazing. So I was really thankful for that. So I actually did have a migraine yesterday. It was the first one I've had since I had her. It wasn't anything like my worst migraines, but it was bad enough that I was not having a good day, and I was just doing my best. Johnny took her most of the time except for feeding, and I would feed her and snuggle with her a little bit, and it was just not a very fun day most of the day. I had like a little cluster of migraines, so I'd have one, it would start fading, and then I would have another one. So I ended up having 3 of them. They're just small little migraines, but they were pretty bad. I talked to my neurologist's office here. I am going to get my Botox, but they're still working on the approval stuff. It takes a lot of paperwork through my insurance to get the Botox done. So they're just working on that right now. I should be able to get it in the next couple weeks. Okay, I'm adding this clip back in. I totally forgot to talk about weight loss. So I am at 172 this week. So I'm down just a little bit from last week. Feeling great. I'm not doing anything to try to lose weight. I'm actually eating a lot because I'm breastfeeding. So I'm eating and drinking a ton and trying to maintain my breast milk supply. So haven't tried to do anything. We've just taken a few walks again this week. So the weight's just coming off on its own through breastfeeding and just through, you know, being not as swollen and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure I talked about that again this week. So I didn't mention it in last week's video. I totally forgot it until I looked at her little home movie part that I put at the end. But Olivia has developed baby acne, and that's a very common thing with babies. The first couple of weeks, they develop this baby acne. We're just washing it with warm water and using a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of breast milk. Coconut oil is great for lots of things, and then the breast milk, I've heard, is great for a lot of things too. A lot of women just swear by using it. I started using both of those a couple of days ago. I haven't noticed any real difference yet. It's only been a couple of days of me trying those. Baby acne generally tends to go away on its own even if you don't use anything on it. So I'm just trying to keep her face clean, and hopefully it'll be gone by next week or the week after. I'm kind of all over the place with this video because I just jumped back from her stuff and my stuff, but I'll go ahead and talk about the rest of my stuff. My healing has been great. I don't feel bad at all. It's just when I turn certain ways, I'll feel a little bit of soreness here and there. And if I press down on my incision area, I do have a little bit of numbness around my incision and a little bit of soreness on my insides. So, I'm definitely still taking it easy. I'm not supposed to be exercising or anything yet. I've got a 6-week appointment set up with my midwives, and then they'll hopefully clear me for exercise. But I've been feeling pretty great, especially with her sleeping these couple of long stretches at night. I've been feeling really good. I'm still sleep deprived, but not quite as sleep deprived. Not much else is going on with either one of us. Olivia's doing great. I'm doing great. Breastfeeding is still going wonderfully with both of us. And we're going to introduce the bottle later today. So I'm really excited about her daddy being able to feed her a little bit. And other than that, not much is going on. She just loves to feed. She likes swinging in her swings. And we have let the dogs get a little bit closer to her this week, and they seem to really, really like her. Emma, the little almost solid black dog we have, licked the top of her head. It was so cute. I wish I'd had the camera close by, but it seems like Emma just absolutely loves her, and she's always really close to us. She stays wherever we stay, and it's really cute. So Olivia's hanging out with her daddy. I'm gonna go grab her if she's happy. I'll come back and wrap up this video. One thing I forgot to talk about that I mentioned, I think in my first postpartum week, is we were gonna introduce the Passy, and so far she has not liked any of the Passys that we've gotten. We've gotten a couple of different brands, and she's just not interested at all. She spits them out. She starts screaming sometimes as soon as we try to put them in her mouth. She realizes that they're not a nipple. So the Passy thing has not gone well. We're hoping we'll find one that she likes, or she'll eventually like one of the ones we have, and she's bobbling all over the place. She just nursed a little while, so she's still kind of looking for some nibbles. So she's kind of moving her head around, rooting, so might have to feed her again. But I wanted her to burp first. She hasn't really burped much, so I'm just kind of holding her upright for now. But here she is. Hopefully I can turn so you can see her a little bit. She's just snuggling up right now. Let's say hello. Oh. Yeah. She doesn't like the lights. Say hi. Yeah, this is Miss Pouty Face right now because she still wants to eat some more. So that is really it for this video. We'll do a 1-month postpartum video, and then I will start doing these every month instead of every week. So I'm thinking I'll probably do a 1 month, a 6 weeks, since I have an appointment at 6 weeks, and then I'll start going monthly from there on out. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos and baby related videos. If you like seeing this little chunker, don't forget to subscribe so you can watch all of our videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.